What's up, everybody? My name is Liquane, and this is my boy,
Damien.
We're doing something new for my channel. I'm working with my boy Damien, and we're helping him get back in shape. About over a year ago, he came to me, he was like, he wanted to get back in shape, because as we get older, you start losing it. So what we did was we found out what his goals were. His goals were to drop about 30, 40 pounds or so?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
It was about 30, 40 pounds.
All right, so he started off at about 310 pounds. So what we did, we worked together, we put together a routine and a meal plan for him to follow, right? Within the first 45 days, he dropped 30 pounds in 45 days. And that 30 pounds was without draining him. So it wasn't a bunch of cardio or starvation diets. We actually had a lot of weight training, planned cardio, and planned nutrition in it. And in that 45 days, he dropped 30 pounds. You want to tell him a little about it, how it went?
So pretty much when we first started working together, Liquane came through. He put the whole regimen for me. He put the whole regimen together for me because prior to that, I was actually hurt. So I really wasn't getting the aid that I needed from my job because I got hurt at work. So, Liquane being a good friend of mine, came through. He said, listen, I got you. Just make sure you stick with it. And I was, as consistent as can be. And we went through circuit training, HIIT training, a whole regimen that he put together for me. At times, I really hated him, but I know it was for the better of me. And honestly, to tell you the truth, as the workout started to progress, I noticed that my flexibility, my movement, everything that I was unable to do prior to was actually getting better and better and better with each workout, and I really appreciated him for that. But then unfortunately, fast forward, I ended up needing surgery for the injuries that I had at work and being laid up for almost a year now. I put that 30 pounds plus back on. And, so now I came to the wizard and told him to work his magic.
So, all right, the first time around, Damien started off at 310 pounds. In 45 days, we got him down to 280, yeah. Right before he had his first surgery. So fast forward a year later, we talked about working together again because now, what did you start off at? You up to what?
I got up to 334.
Okay, so 334. And really at this point, that 334, it's not a healthy look. So what we're doing, we got back together, came up with a new plan this time, and a more detailed, in-depth nutrition plan. How many times a day are you eating again?
I'm eating about four full meals a day, and I also have my 2 supplemental drinks in between. So therefore, I'm kind of making like 6 meals in a sense.
All right, so I asked that question pretty much to point this out to a lot of people that don't understand how important nutrition is for when you're building muscle, losing weight. It's all the same. It's all about the nutrition, whether you're gonna be in a calorie surplus or deficit. You hear 6 times, and in most people's mind, they'll think, how are you gonna lose weight by eating that much? But it's all about portion control and helping speed up your metabolism and how clean your diet actually is and actually staying in a deficit. So those are a few of the things along with strength training. Right now, Damien is on it sounds excessive, but it's really not. He's on a 6-day, 1 on, 6 on, 1 off, right? And that day could be split. So it could be 3 on, 1 off, 3 on. And how the routine is split up is not a ton of volume. It's split up with, what do we have? Chest, chest traps?
Chest, triceps, and abs.
Yeah. Today we worked on, it was back, biceps, and traps. Mm-hmm. So that's what the workout was today. And like I said, 6 days, it sounds excessive, it sounds like a lot, but it's all about rest and recovery. Right now, he has the time to rest, to recover, and to eat. So we're gonna try to accelerate it a little bit faster and get him back to where he was and get him to be better than where he was. Mm-hmm. We don't have a goal number, it's more of a goal look, but if we can drop, 100 pounds?
Yeah.
That would be, when was the last time you was 100 pounds lighter?
I would think I was 15, 14.
Exactly. So by the end of this transformation, which we are going to document and bring it to you, he's going to look like a completely different person. So what I want is you to stay along with this ride. So what I want to talk about a little bit more is, what overall are you trying to get out of this? Like, what's the biggest thing you're trying to get out of this?
I want to get off blood pressure medication.
All right.
That's my ultimate goal. Because I know with my weight comes the blood pressure. But when I was working with you before, when my weight went down, my blood pressure was perfect.
Exactly.
And as soon as when that weight came back up, they added another pill on me. Now I have to take 3 medications.
And that's really what we don't want, because a lot of things come with that. Hypertension, cholesterol, and type 2 diabetes. So we want to avoid that. That visceral stomach fat, that's like, and for y'all for y'all that don't know what visceral fat is, the visceral fat surrounds the organs. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do everything we got to do to get him down, because it becomes a health hazard at that point, which we don't want. So what else? Going back to the last time, what else did you feel outside of just the physical? How you felt? How did you feel mentally? You know.
Oh, I was like, I noticed like when you lose weight, honestly,
Yeah.
like your focus is better. Your sleep is better. Like,
your confidence.
Your confidence is way up.
Yeah.
You know, no one could tell me anything. I was the sexiest person in the world. I was about to buy a Versace robe.
Oh,
but there you go. But listen, you know, you have that, and honestly, you like when the weight is on and you're dealing with the stresses of life.
Yeah.
Like you really feel like in your headspace that it's like everything bothers you. Everything's a trigger.
Yeah.
And as you start to find an outlet for those things that are bothering you on a day-to-day basis, start to notice that everything rolls off your shoulders. Nothing bothers you.
I'm telling you.
Like you live so much carefree.
Yeah, when you're in shape, and I tell a lot of people this, and a lot of people I work with, if you've never felt what it feels like to be in the best shape that you could possibly be, it's like a whole nother world. You feel like a superhero. When you walk into a room, you have a presence about yourself that everybody recognizes, whether they want to admit it or not. You walk into a room, people see you. When people see somebody that's in shape, they instantly see discipline. Because most people don't have the discipline to get in shape, all right? So what I try to do here is teach people, of course, how to work out, how to live a healthier lifestyle, but also what that does is help them, take more control of their life. Just like Damien said, a lot of things come along with getting in shape. So another question I have for you is, tell people about how basically the mental drive it took, because we all know it's not easy, and the discipline that it actually took. Like, just tell people what it was like for you when you were going through that and how you actually stayed consistent.
Listen, the hardest part for me was getting up at like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, because we're conditioned that, all right, like when we have to get up to go to work and the alarm goes off, even though we want to stay in bed, we know if I don't get up, there's a consequence that I'm gonna have to pay, and I have to pay my bills. But then when you have the choice of whether you can actually stay in bed or I have to get up, that's where the mental discipline comes in. Because 9 out of 10 times we're gonna choose to stay in bed, and whatever we have to do will just come by later. But then I noticed that by me breaking that habit, like saying, listen, this is the time I have to get up regardless if I have to go to work or not, got me to the point where, like I said, the mental discipline came in. Yeah. Where like, if I knew, all right, I got up this early because I had to get up, do my workout, no matter rain, hail, sleet or snow, rain or shine, whatever it was. I got up, did my workout, but then I had to make sure I was eating on time. Yep. I had to make sure that I had enough rest for my body. I had to make sure that everything fell into place. And then it also broke me outside of working out to now, there were personal projects that I've been pushing to the side that because I was done so early, and I did everything I had to do, and everything was in order, that I was able to actually work on my projects because it made me disciplined in that aspect as well. So it wasn't just working out. It actually made you disciplined in more aspects of your life than just working out.
Yeah, because I tell people, for me, I'll talk about myself. When I'm in the best shape, when I'm in my best shape, or what I know to be my best shape, everything is at a high level for me. Production's at a high level, confidence, how I walk, how I move, how I talk, everything's at a high level when I feel like that. Because the biggest thing is this: you could be the smartest person in the world, you could be the richest person in the world, you could have it all. But I'm telling you, if you're not in shape, you don't know what it really genuinely feels like to really feel like the man or the woman. When people look at you and see you as something that they know or they might think they can achieve, trust me, it feels completely different. So let's talk a little bit about your athletic background, because what people don't understand, that does play a big part in your ability to get in shape a lot faster. So Damien, his background is football. He played football. He was one of my offensive linemen, right? And part of it, that athletic background, it definitely helps. It helps, of course, with your coordination. It helps with the muscle memory. It helps with, honestly, the biggest thing it helps with is your mental drive. As an athlete, you know what hard work is. Damien knows what hard work is.
Absolutely.
So even when he's cursing me and telling me how much he hates me for the routine that he's going through and all the pain that he's in, he knows what the outcome is gonna be. So anybody out there that's looking, whether it's to get bigger, get stronger, build more coordination through athletic movement, I'll drop the links below. You can reach out to me and, we can get to work. Basically, what I want to say to y'all the rest of the way is just, stay along with the workout, tune into the YouTube, follow us, and what you're gonna see is a completely different person. You're gonna see I guarantee it. From the meals to the workouts, you're just gonna see a whole new level of discipline coming from this session. Coming from this tag team right here. And I don't know how else to put it. Like, you'll see something amazing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, I put my faith in you the first time. We've known each other for how many years now? And honestly,
This is a long time.
Yeah, it's been a very long time that I've known this man. Like, I don't even consider him my friend, I consider him my brother. I trust him with everything. And to be honest with you, a long time ago, I would have been so out of shape, but following his lead always, when it was into the gym, has always kept me in shape. And when we kind of fell out of touch, where he moved away and I was doing my own thing, we grow older, we grow apart, but we never lose each other, because that's always gonna be my brother. At the end of the day, that's kind of where I kind of lost myself. And now that he's back in the picture and we're bringing the tag team back together, you're gonna see some amazing things. Because listen, I trust that's the one person I will let lead me blindfolded.
Oh, really?
Okay. So,
well,
don't make me take it back. Don't make me take it back.
So, just stay tuned. What you'll see, like I said, you're gonna see some workouts, especially from this page. Stay tuned. I'll drop some nutrition advice. I'm gonna drop some workouts. If you check out a few of the shorts, you'll see a few things. But I'm gonna give you a lot more content moving forward, and all I can say is stay tuned. You got anything else you wanna add?
I love you, man.
Fuck you. All right. We'll see y'all another time.